everybody, my name is Graydon Bima. I am Eaton County Co-op and the Feedbag Saprina Livestock Product Specialist. And I am here today to do a little bit about body condition scoring. While we're on this time at home, I'm stuck in my home facility, and luckily we still have horses around here. And so I'm sure a few of you guys have your horses at home as well. So I want to give you guys something that you guys can do and something that you can learn and take home and maybe see if where your body condition score is at compared to what you're doing, and make sure that we're in the ideal range for what program you're on and what you're planning to do with your horse. So whether it's barrel racing or it's driving or dressage or whatever you want to do with them, make sure you're matching whatever you're doing to the body condition score that's typical to that area. So we're going to go over Von Drager here. He is a KWPN registered Dutch harness stallion, and so we want him to be a little bit leaner, just due to the fact that he's going to be doing presentations, driven dressage, and that. So we want to keep him a little bit lean. We probably want to, as we're coming into breeding season, we consider fattening him up a little bit if we're going to collect on him a lot. But we're going to kind of look over and see where he's at today, and then at the end I'll tell you a little bit about where I think he's at and what we'll probably do in the future to make sure that he stays where we'd like him to be. So first thing we're going to do when we go look over a horse for body condition scores, we're going to go right over the withers where they go into the back. And so right in this area there's a nice fat pad right in here, and we want to feel that in there. Hey, bud. And then we're going to go and we're going to feel right across the top over into the coop. The coop right in here over where it transitions into the hips. There's a nice fat pad in here, so we want to feel that up as well. Make sure there's a nice transition there. It's nice and smooth across the back there. Then we're going to go all the way back here into the tail head and the dock, and we want to see that there's a nice spongy bit of fat right around the tail head there. If that's too much there, start folding over there. You kind of get that dock will be kind of sunken into their buttocks there. And so that's when we know we're starting to put on maybe a little bit too much weight, but it depends on what you're doing. Some of the halter classes and I want to see them a little bit bigger like that. So you just want to monitor that carefully. Next thing we want to do is do a visual inspection. And a lot of times I'll maybe do this at first, but it just depends on where you're at. But you want to do a visual inspection of their ribs and see, can you count ribs on there? Are they visible or not? If they're not visible, you automatically know that they're above, they're a 5 or above. If they are not visible, or they are visible, then they're below a 5. So with him, they are not visible at all, so I know at least he's above a 5 or above. So, and then you're going to go ahead and feel across him. So now that I know he's a 5 or above, I'm going to feel and I'm going to see, okay, well, how much pressure does it take to actually feel those individual ribs? And it really doesn't take a whole lot. So he's very easy to feel those ribs on there. So I would actually call that about ideal rib coverage for what he's doing. Last area you want to feel is right behind the shoulder. There's a fat pad in here. You want to feel that and see how much fat he's got going in there, as well as across the neck too. So those are the two last areas I usually check, and just feel. You don't want their neck to get too crusty to where it starts folding over or anything. You want a nice moderate amount of fat up there, keeping that neck nice and fat. So for him, I would call him about a 5. Now this is all opinion based, so you might call him a 5.5 or a 6, but I call him about a 5, and that's actually about ideal for him. Now we are going to start breeding him soon, so maybe I'd like to see him at about a 5.5 going into that. But the program he's on, we got him in a couple months ago, and we've had him on Impact Professional Performance, and so we will get him right where we should have him. And then we would like to see some more muscle tone on him, but we'll talk more about that in the next video. So this is more based on, the body condition score is more based on how much fat they have, how many calories are going into their diet, to adjust that part of it. The muscle tone and that is more on physical fitness and that. So we'll talk more about that in some of the following videos. But if you guys have any questions or anything, I'll link my my contact information at the end of this video. And if you have any questions or comments, or if you really like these or you want to see a certain topic talked about, comment that below. I'm really excited to see how these go over. And so if you'd like to see more, comment that below. And thank you guys for watching.